Hi guys, and welcome to the third episode of Ultimate Kite Loop series. To finish the heli loop topic, I'd like to answer the question I often get from my subscribers. If I want to soften a landing, which kind of heli loop should I use? A down loop or a normal kite loop? In general, both types of loop work the same and generate the same amount of power. The only thing that matters is where your kite loop is happening. For example, if you keep the kite far behind 12 on landing and you initiate a kite loop, pulling the kite further backwards, your loop will happen on the side from you, and it will pull you sideways more than upwards. As a result, you will have quite a hard landing. However, if you go for a down loop now, the kite will spin right above your head, providing you with more vertical support. People tend to hold the kite behind 12 in the air, so in most cases, a down loop will help to soften the landing better. Or you can try to steer the kite to the front sharply and then loop it back to get a nice overhead kite loop. After you play with heli loops and feel like moving on to powered kite loops, I recommend you, try to guess? Yes, to play with low powered loops more. It is a serious mistake to go for a powered loop not having a heli loop feeling in your muscle memory. A real good method to see if you have a proper heli loop instinct developed is to try a back roll kite loop. You will not have a chance to concentrate on the loop for 100% because your mind will have to process a back roll at the same time, and therefore you'll check if your kite loop skill has enough muscle memory backup. Just a couple of suggestions on that. Pick a light wind day. Make sure that 1–1.5 meter jump is the maximum height you can get. Use a transition jump to practice. I recommend to separate the back roll from the kite loop. After you've lifted off from the water and have almost completed a back roll, having your trace on the water already inside, pull the bar for a kite loop to ride away in the opposite direction. Waiting gives you a guarantee that you'll have a late kite loop with less power. For your first tries, be sure to be really underpowered. It is still possible that you mix up during the trick, and the crash can be hard in stronger winds. I suppose you will close the video now if I talk about heli loops more, so I'll proceed directly to powered loops. You pull the bar earlier to drive the kite through the center of the wind window. It draws a wide arc, therefore providing you with a strong horizontal pull. Since the kite travels so low, it will need more time to climb back up to catch you on landing. Until then, you'll be dropping down fast. This free fall phase, together with horizontal speed, is the reason for injuries and fear of the powered kite loop. You have to go at least about 7 meters up to give your kite enough time to climb back to 12 after a big radius loop. It makes a normal, gradual progression almost impossible with this trick. Because if you try to do a powered loop carefully, you will likely find yourself in the danger zone, where you are still not high enough for your kite to complete the loop, but at the same time high enough to hurt yourself bad on landing.